following is a presentation of the Retro Network.
Hey folks, welcome back to the Wax Pack Flashback, brought to you by the RetroNetwork.com. How'd you like that new intro right there? Put that together just for you folks. Anyway, I'm your host Mickey. I couldn't be here last week, had some stuff come up, but I'm back today to open not one, but two packs of Wax Pack trading cards. Since I hadn't missed last week, thought I'd try to make it up to you. This week, opening Dick Tracy trading cards from 1990. Why Dick Tracy? Well, it's kind of in a response to a recent podcast over at RetroNetwork.com, hosted by Adam and Michael, the TRN Drive-In episode featuring Dick Tracy, where they do a deep dive on everything in the movie. It's a fantastic look back at the movie. You should go check it out at the RetroNetwork.com, or it'd probably be easier just to go to whatever app you use for listening to podcasts and search for the Retro Network podcast and subscribe to the channel. Beyond the drive-in, you're going to get all kinds of other cool shows like the Retro Network podcast, our flagship show that I am on along with Jason, and Wizards, the podcast guide to comics, everything 90s comics, Sequel Quest. You need to check that one out. Drive-ins, TRN game nights, this, that, and the other thing. But right now, let's open these cards and see what we find. All right, let's get to this first pack of Dick Tracy cards. I got two packs here, as you can see. I wasn't joshing you. We're going to open two of them. So these were from 1990. They were put out in association with the movie. 8 glossy movie cards and 1 sticker. These stickers are really nice because it's usually profile shots of the villains or some of the heroes. Put out by Topps. Deluxe Dick Tracy set in collector's box. Advertising like a lot of card companies did back then for buying the whole set. But it was always more fun to try to get them. These cards are just beautiful. Like here, the back of this card. Just look at that. That just looks like it comes straight out of a comic book. And these cards are like a lot of other cards that come out based on movies. They have action shots from the movies, and they tell part of the story here on the back. And it tells you continued on which card. And look at this, the wrist radio. Our buddy Adam that I mentioned doing the Dick Tracy drive-in, he has quite a few of the different versions of the wrist radios. I'm always jealous of my twin brother from a different mother. Oh, Prune Face. Prune Face wasn't in the movie much, but that face, that sucker right there was one ugly mug. Him and Flat Top, I was big fans of, and his line, "I'm rubbing him out," was maybe my favorite. We got an early runner for favorite card today. Of course, we got the puzzle piece here. This, I guess, would be the bottom corner. We'll lay that one aside. Oh, that's when Dick Tracy was in jail. Cop on the scene. This movie was full. I just love the imagery of this movie with the colors and everything, the color contrasts and the old vehicles and stuff. Dick Tracy and Breathless Mahoney, friend or gorgeous foe, played by Madonna. I remember the Blonde Ambition tour and everything that come along after that too. Al Pacino and Prune Face. I like that card a lot. That's a good shot of those two. Tess Trueheart. She played a role. wasn't one of my favorites. The Interrogation, where they interrogate Mumbles. That was so good. Man, I got to go back and watch this movie yet again. Oh no, Al Big Boy Caprice. That's a great Al Pacino shot. Boy, that's in the running for favorite card today too. And on the waterfront. Well, we got 3 potential favorite cards of the day right there. Let's see what we find in the other pack here. Oh my goodness. Flat Top. Man, I have got Prune Face and Flat Top stickers. My 2 favorite bad guys from the movie. That's awesome. The party's over. It's at the big raid in the movie. The gang's all here. I think that's the scene where they found out they're being bugged. No, maybe that's when they were talking about the Dick Tracy problem. Shoulders. The makeup and stuff and the effects in this movie was just spot on. Lips manless. I still get a little twinge every time I watch him slurping down those raw oysters. Dropping Tess off. Another The Party's Over. Lips in a Fix. And The Brow. I remember being able, of course I couldn't afford it, being able to order The Brow mask from Starlog magazine back in 1990. Well, we got some competition here today, but I'm going to go ahead and rule out these two as my favorite cards in the pack because we have co-MVPs today. Happened in the Super Bowl one time. It's happening here on the Wax Pack Flashback today. The Prune Face and Flat Top sticker cards. I don't know if I want to peel these off or leave them on the card. I really want to peel them off. Maybe put them on my cooler or something. We'll just have to see. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed these. Those are some cool old packs of Dick Tracy trading cards right there. I always love Dick Tracy the movie. I always love old packs of cards. And if you're looking for some cards, some Dick Tracy cards in particular, head over to eBay. Those things are readily available because they produce so many of them and not many were actually bought up by fans anywhere. So you can get those pretty cheap all the time. Let me give you a little tidbit. If you're enjoying these Wax Pack Flashbacks, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/the Retro Network, or maybe it's just /TRN. Go to the retronetwork.com and click on our Patreon link. You sign up there. We got some exclusive Wax Pack videos for our patrons only, so you may want to check that out and see if it's something that interests you. But while you're out browsing the rest of the web, head over to the retronetwork.com. There's always new written features, podcasts, links to other videos and such on there to keep you entertained if you are a product of the 70s, 80s, and 90s like I am and everybody else at the Retro Network. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and I hope you did. Hit subscribe so you don't miss any more videos. We got more than just Wax Pack Flashback videos here on the channel, folks. We got the audio versions of all our podcasts and some other fun videos. Check our Instagram feed for Jason's reaction videos to my Wax Pack openings. He opens some of the same packs after the fact, and you can see what he got and his take on them. Until then, hit us up on social media at TRN Social. You can find me at Yesterdayville on Twitter. And until next time, I'll see you.
This has been a presentation of the Retro Network. For more great retro pop culture content, including podcasts, videos, and articles, visit www.theretronetwork.com.